promise, I swear. That's better. Yo.
First, I'm going to be using the Milani Cosmetics Retractable Brow Pencil in dark brown, and I'm just going to underline the point of how I want the shape of my brows. Now, you guys, please disregard how they look right now because I'm trying to grow them out and they grow so weird. Then I'm going to be taking that same pencil and drawing on the top of my brows, starting halfway, not exactly where my brow is supposed to start. That is a no-no. Then I'm going to lightly be filling in my brow with the pencil wherever I see any type of gaps to fill it in. Now, the key when you're using a brow pencil is to not be so heavy-handed with the pencil, because if you do, you can tell that you strictly drew on your eyebrows and it looks really harsh and it doesn't look as natural. And then once you start going towards the inner corner of your eye, just lightly flick the pencil to create that fade, and the spoolie will help blend it out as I'm doing right now. And we're going to be doing the same on the other eyebrow as well. Now, the key to the eyebrow is the end of your eyebrow starts at the outer corner or the end of your eye, and the beginning of your eyebrow starts on the inner corner of your eye. Don't try to create that unibrow look. It's not cute. Next, I'm going to be taking the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer and putting that underneath my brows. That way it can look like a nice little natural highlight or a nice cleanup of the brows, kind of like as if you got your brows done. I'm going to be doing it on both sides, and you guys already know I'm heavy-handed with product. And then I'm just going to be taking a Q-tip, not a beauty blender, and I'm going to blend underneath my eyebrows. I prefer a Q-tip. I understand that they make smaller beauty blenders, but this is just something that I'm comfortable with, and this is the technique that I like to do. And the Q-tip to me just helps clean it up, and I have more control over it because of that little stick that is on a Q-tip. Overall, it just looks like I just got my brows done every time I do my eyebrows, and I feel like the Q-tip does play a major role in that. And we're going to be doing the same on the other side as well. And the reason why I haven't cleaned it up completely and it's on my nose and stuff is because once I do my full face routine, everything gets blended together. Now, when you're using a concealer, make sure you use one that's about 2 to 3 shades lighter. Don't go too light, but then again, don't go your exact shade, especially if you want to create a natural highlight underneath the brow without having to actually use a highlight. To me, it's just like one less step that I have to do compared to putting highlight underneath my brow or like a lighter eyeshadow underneath my brow. It just helps the process whenever I do actually do an eyeshadow look. And then I'm just going to take the spoolie of the Milani Cosmetics brow pencil and just blend everything out on the eyebrows. Now I'm going to be taking the NYX color correcting palette for the specified shades, and I'm going to put it on top of my brow just to clean it up at the top, because you know the spoolie was pretty much like fading it into my actual forehead. And then I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques beauty blender and just pretty much blending everything out. I already have my foundation on and my concealer, but I'm just trying to blend everything out to where it just looks neat and it doesn't look like I actually sculpted my brows. And then I'm also going to take that same beauty blender and put it on my eyelid. That way, if I still see a harsh fade, it'll clean it up. And then I just go back over and get a new Q-tip and then continue to blend the eyebrows out and clean it up for a nice look. Next, I'm going to be taking my favorite lashes, which can be purchased at Walmart. They're the Salon Perfect lashes in 614s. And I'm going to be taking my Salon Perfect glue. And the key to putting on lashes for me is using tweezers. Pretty much I just start at the middle of my eyelid, and then I start working my way through the tail and then through the inner corner, just pushing it against it. And also another key to putting on lashes is to not put them directly on your lash line. Just put it slightly above the lash line, because when you take your lashes off, you don't want to rip your actual lashes off. But the key is just make sure you put more glue towards the ends of the lashes, and then, you know, a good amount in the middle, but more so towards the ends. And you can kind of see a difference in my eye. And then we're going to do the same to the other side as well. You see, I start off really pushing it into the end, working my way through the lash, but then really focusing on the inner corner of my eye as well as the end of my eye to make sure that they do not come off. And I don't put it directly on my lash line either. I just make sure they're as close to the lash line as possible. That way they can look natural. And then I'm going to be using my mascara to blend in my natural lashes with the false lashes. And there you go. That is pretty much how I do my everyday brows and my lashes. All of the products can be found at any drugstore, Walmart, Target, wherever. And thanks so much for watching. Don't forget, if you haven't already, to subscribe to my channel and be on the lookout for videos Mondays, Fridays, or Saturdays. I know I've been posting a lot of videos on Sundays, but I'm trying to get back into the swing of things of getting back to my routine of when I want to put videos. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to be a part of the Finesse fam. Bye, you guys!